Hey, greetings out there, Twitch. Welcome to Streamin' with Even. We're going to be running some VoN tonight. Me and Comic Relief here. And we are starting out the stream. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. We're starting out the stream by my fan kicking into high gear. We just noticed that these rocks have a little puff of dust when they do their little dance. Nothing happens when you tell them to sit. They do stay. Well, they sit. They stay. They play dead. And they flip and they dance. Okay, are we ready to go kill or get killed?
Sure.
Something weird is going on with my display here. Yeah, not the airship, even the quest. Bit of stutter lag there. And I think the tablet is actually sort of working tonight. That was silly. I just did my little weapon buff thingy on a true scene scroll, which is not going to do my actual weapon a whole lot of good. Oh, a lot of bots in the chat room tonight. 3 of them, if I'm counting correctly. Okay,
This looks
let's
like
do
the
it.
underground highway to Tharask Arena. If you search for Dirge's contact, keep your guard up. The spectators may not be friendly.
I love ranged DPS.
Potent liquor has been attached to these battering rams for easy transport. It's a marvel of hobgoblin ingenuity.
Oh, I also missed a teabag. You never know when I might need a necromantic gem.
I got a funerary token.
I've already warned Comic. I'll warn anybody watching. I am a bit under the weather, took a muscle relaxant, and I am a little bit loopy. Give me about another 3 hours and I'll be a lot loopy. I mean, you know, even for me. Which is considerable. I cannot fail! I must win the oath for my tribe! Oops, that didn't work out too well for it. Or you did it. Slime
So maybe you
mold!
shouldn't grab a shroom then tonight.
What was that?
So maybe you shouldn't be grabbing any shrooms tonight then.
That? Yeah, you might be right. Well, those just make even loopy. Well, fine.
So you don't want to attack him?
Oh, do you want to attack him? He told me he wouldn't speak to me anymore.
No.
I'm always up for attacking him.
Oh, you speak to him again.
He told me he wouldn't speak to... There we go. Ooh, what is that gust of wind thing you have? That looks nice.
Tsunami?
Wow, I don't think I've ever taken that on a tune.
You know, Final Epic just need 8 block, need a headset, and gotta do something.
I really wish my fan would quiet down. I'm really hoping it's not coming through too terribly lately on the stream, because I remember listening to last week's and the part where the fan seemed to have a lot of, like, noise. The hidden lords of Eberron curse you! Well, they're hidden, so what do I care what they do? Show your faces, you chickens.
The gates of Tharask Arena loom ahead, guarded by a well-groomed bugbear and a host of trollish enforcers.
The well-groomed bugbear thing always cracks me up. Yay, another slime mold! Neither of us has rogue levels, but I do have some bells of opening.
Pack the stands, eager for the main event. A few growl and curse as they catch sight of you.
What can you do with the drunken ogre? What can you do with the drunken ogre? What can you do with the drunken ogre? Yeah, I'm dating myself with that.
I don't know about dating yourself, that's a staple in Irish Roper's repertoire. I've been listening to him a lot when I've been working lately.
For some reason, that song always reminds me of the, was it Metallica that did Whiskey in the Jar?
Another staple from the Irish Rovers, of course.
Yeah, I think it was pretty. It wasn't Thin Lizzy. I think it was Metallica that did a version I really liked. Alphonse, you're poisoned! No more killing! You deserve fight in the arena! I'll go give you what you deserve! Because at least once in every stream we must talk like kobolds.
Small Eberron Drunken Shard.
Yeah, you can have oils of serious repair. I really mostly only want potions if they're wonder pots. Oh, mnemonics, but those are kind of first come, first served. Enforcer Smash Jaw! Enforcer Dead Jaw!
They need a Porter Smash Mouth. Make him sing Rockstar.
This massive door looks built to stop an army. Above it, you find the words, danger, beware, keep out.
Yeah, I went to karaoke last night, but I will spare you all from having to listen to me sing a whole lot. Trust me, you probably don't want to hear my version of White Rabbit.
I can't remember who said it, but I think it was some comedian was saying that his favorite song to do at karaoke is Green Onions.
For anyone who doesn't know, Green Onions is an instrumental by, if I remember right, Booker T and the MGs?
That is correct.
I am smarter than I look. But not by much. Ooh, 2 potions of aid, level 5. That's just what you want to see dropping out of epic breakables.
You notice words etched above this gate. Ready Room 1. Inside, scarred and muscular trolls wait restlessly. Gate Master Brooks shrieks.
Time to fight. Gladiators in Ready Room 1. Get moving.
Oh, nice on the poisoning thing. You using a Slaver's Hand or, what's the other one, Double Cross?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Which bow are you using? Oh wait, those are crossbows. I'm enjoying the poison effect on them.
Gate Master Brooks shrieks.
Time to fight. Gladiators in Ready Room 1. Get moving.
I don't really need your shrine. How about you? Oh, Thunderforge, nice. Very nice.
No, I think I'm good. I'm not sure if that's throwing the poison on it, or if it's the insidious spores that are throwing that occasionally.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about poison on there, but it's a nice bow. So, you want a shrine or no?
No, I'm good.
Can't remember if we actually need True Scene, but yeah, I've got the scrolls, so why not?
Brogan, the promoter, shouts, "We have a last-minute team for today's blood
Collectible!
all the way from Stormreach." And
Leg!
from the crowd.
Collectible leg.
No reason.
Man, the first time I ran this,
Kobolds and the Mudwallow ogres are hungry for blood.
we're going back a few years, and I picked this up at the end, and I didn't realize it would drop upon leaving adventure, and I was so excited because, damn, that was long before they nerfed Vorpal.
Yeah.
I mean, I happen to think Vorpal's still kind of nice, but a lot of people don't think it's worthwhile. still hate you! I won't remember VoN 1! At least I die with honor. Well, you die, that's all I really care about. I'm kind of hoping to maybe get a seal of the Sword of Shadow. I have a scroll, I have a shard. I wouldn't even use the damn thing, it's just like the principle at this point. What a terrible upset!
The mystery team is tougher than it looks.
Oh wait, I thought we were done.
Their luck has run out. The Horns of Fury and the Maelstrom Princes have slain hundreds of their kind.
I also totally have whiskey in the jar stuck in my head now.
This should be the shortest fight we've ever seen.
Oh, the earlies. This is like my least favorite. Still got damage scrolling over my head. There we go. You're gonna hear a loud burst. I'm gonna spray some compressed air on this computer, try to get it to cool down. Sorry about that. It's not working anyway. Did we miss one?
That's what I was looking for. I don't think we did.
Silogan wretches, are you scared of me? Come down and fight! Oh wait, wrong quest.
Here's one. He must have been hiding. Okay,
Stay down! That's supposed to defeat theirs. That's supposed to defeat the Minotaur and Mephit gladiators. There we go.
Who could imagine such a disaster? So many great gladiators slaughtered in their prime. It's time for an all-out showdown. Fresh fighters from all four teams have armed themselves for battle. Their horns are sharpened and their weapons are drawn. Our brave fighters are entering the arena. The battle is on.
Hey, it's not really a fight till you get a dungeon alert. Boy, video card is not happy with it. Ah! Thinking a Mudwallow ogre is probably not very well groomed, so I don't think he's related to that bugbear. Why am I hearing bats? Colors of the Queen?
Summoned one.
Ah.
The nature thing, you know, so you get bonus
Yep.
on the sonic damage.
Rogan's voice is hushed. The Stormreach team has spilled a sea of blood today, but it has not yet sailed to victory. There remains one warrior with the strength and cruelty to avenge the fallen heroes of Farashgarina.
I kind of like to just hang upside down on that.
I give you the king of killers, the merciless murderer, the terror of the night, Dead Heart the unbeaten.
You know, he could be Dead Heart the Unbeaten, but I think by the time we're done, he'll be Deadbeat the Unheartened.
Your enemies lie scattered.
So like, how his sidekick is just Dead Heart sidekick.
That works
Walking up
too.
today and just sidekick.
I'm getting a lot of lag here. I think it might just be all the mobs. Or, you know, it's probably on my end, because, you know, there's no lag in DDO. Not all of them? Wee lag.
All the spectators came in were easy enough.
Ooh, planar spore. Ooh, that sounds a little... Yep, I got the key.
Sealed for the Dawson of Grace.
Don't care about that. Do you want my token?
Hang on. Sorry.
Well, I don't need them, so there.
Stripper still coming in from the crowd. Sure.
I pass the key. We want to investigate all these little side rooms. See what, I think there's a chest in one of them. I can never remember which one.
Sure. Ooh, other poly boots.
Loot.
What'd you do? Go down the second one?
Yeah, come to my dot. I should have brought some big piece.
Yeah. There you are.
Oh, hey, a Fury Horn Shaman. These horns do look kind of furious. Now they look kind of dead. Yeah, some... I'm getting a lot of rubber. Are you getting anything? As far as lag?
No, not at the moment.
This actually is on my end then. I want to open this door. You can't knock the door.
Alright.
I tried to use a valve opening.
It's just not fair putting in locked doors and penalizing us, not letting us open them.
I know, right? At the very least, they should have ended up putting another quest in here where you got behind those doors and found out what was there.
Do we want to unlock the side doors? Or the one side door? Because I know the one side door has a chest.
Didn't we do all this? I think I went out through all the side doors. I found one chest.
No, I mean that. No, I mean on the. Or did you go outside the room and open it already?
Oh yeah, you're right. I see what you. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking I had to go all the way up. Laggity, lag.
I expected it didn't come down and try to kill us.
Yeah, I'm really lagging. Hey, Poop Poop. I don't know. I mean, considering DDO is 10 years old, I don't think it's doing that badly. And I have a feeling that getting Ravenloft is going to really bring a lot of people back to the game and maybe bring some new people in.
It's kind of hard to say, because I know Ravenloft is very popular.
Anything worthwhile in here?
There's a cabinet, looks like, and of course a troll.
And I'm not going to blow a valve opening on a cabinet. I don't think I've ever had a collectible I wanted badly enough to use a bell on. Okay, how bad did Comic skunk me in the kill count?
Lightning split sword one, but that's it.
It could have been worse.
Done. Well, yeah. Oh, that's the breakable kill. I smashed twice as many things as you did.
Well, you're ranged, so you can smash things before I even get to them. Okay, what's got the highest plus number, since there's no renown in here? 13. So far, the light hammer is winning. Yeah, the last thing I need is more comms. Yeah, the lag. And well, Comic's not getting it right now, so I think the lag, a lot of it's on my end. I do have, yeah. Yellow connection! Yay! Hey, Comic, you're not getting lag, are you? Yeah, I just checked. My Wi-Fi has no bars.
No. And you are kind of breaking up on occasion when you're speaking.
Okay, my connection just went back to green, so hopefully that'll help. Well, I know, I'm not sure about this next update coming, or is it the next update that's coming out, or is it Ravenloft, or both that are going to be for 15 and 30. And really, as far as like adding more lower level quests, it's really, there's so much content at the lower levels, because remember the earliest DDO level cap was like 10. So there's plenty of stuff to get you leveled up there. So not really, there's not, in some ways there's not really a need for it. Then again, if you TR a lot, you know, and you're running the same stuff over and over every time you TR,
I think, if I recall correctly, most of the complaints I've seen on the forum as far as lack of levels is right in the 15-ish range.
yeah, there is an awful lot of 15-ish stuff.
But lately they've been kind of adding that a little bit.
And I'd like to see maybe a little more. Well, there actually is a lot. You know, they added High Road and Stormhorns to have 18, 19. Wayloon is theoretically, I think, 15 heroic, but let's face it, easily, I mean, Wayloon is hard, yo. Oh, my fan is shut off, and now it's kicking back on. It's really hot and humid here. I usually go this way first.
Let's say if you want to do the maze first, how much you love mazes.
I actually kind of... Whoa, wait, it's epic.
A beholder roars, hungry for slaughter and ready for a fight.
Nice. The thing is, as far as like attracting new players to the game, you don't really need to add content, because if they're new, all of the content is new to them. Retaining players, you know, the more you play, the higher level you're likely to be, so you're kind of maybe more likely to want the higher level content. I'm not thinking that they'll bother to rebuff us because, you know, oh wait, we don't have beholders in here, do we?
No.
And I forgot we've got to light all those stupid runes, so because it's epic. So we do have to go through the whole maze. Hey, here's one. I wish it showed you how many runes you had on the quest objectives. I mean, new content is never a bad thing at any level. Don't think we really need much more from 1 to 7, except, you know, I wouldn't object if they wanted to throw something in there just to give people something to do after a TR besides the same stuff they've been doing for the last, you know, however many years they've been playing. I actually don't TR very often. That's not why, it's just because I have alt-itis and it's, you know. I mean, just this account, just this server, 19 tunes. That's not counting the other servers and a couple of free-to-play accounts. So, TRing somebody and making them have to go through the leveling up process again, not high on my list of priorities. Ooh, I see a chest. Ooh, I see a shaman. Ooh, I see some lag. Ooh, I see some mostly crappy loot. And there's another chest over there. I just don't know how to get to it.
Yep. It's the other way. Wow, I can. Another room. Cabinet.
Trap! I laugh in the face of traps. Well, most of my tunes laugh in the face of traps, but some of them do it very nervously and then die. So do we... I think that's all the runes if you... So do we want to try to get that chest?
I believe we have to cross the bridge for that. And yeah, that seems to be all the runes over there anyways.
Well, there are 3 runes, and I believe we've gotten 3 runes.
Yep.
Yellow connection again. Hey, there we go. It actually happened a couple streams ago.
Ooh, Tales of Valor.
Nice. Nice. There we go. Oh, hey, I got a heroic deeds. So I'm heroic, but you're valorous. Fair enough.
Okay. Hang on.
Oh, the Mephit dude! It tells you that you've killed all his Mephits and then you still find more Mephits to kill.
Shudders as the fearsome giant is laid low.
Mephits multiply like rabbits, that's what makes them so annoying.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of particle effects, which I think is one of the things my video card is unhappy about.
Installed pets won't be causing you any more trouble.
Should be the last one.
Falls to the floor.
Okay, so... what's the best way out here? Well, shall we run across the air bridge and try not to get blown off?
Yep. Stop hide behind the pillars, of course.
Sure.
Normally make 2 or 3.
A beholder roars, hungry.
Ah, yeah, beholder.
What beholder?
Don't.
Definitely looks like a male NPC, but Opal Moon, well, he's a Warforged, can't tell. Opal Moon definitely sounds more like a more female name. Do you need a fresh death ward? I just realized mine was gone. Beholder. Because of the beholder, not the... lag.
A what?
Lag. Whee! Wow, that was interesting. I thought I was going to be sent off into the ether there for a sec. quite a rubber band. Oozes! Good excuse to use the broccoli basher.
My favorite.
The illusory ladder fades from view. Green ichor drips down from the branches above your head.
I'm pretty sure I can't enkim this stuff. Oh, maybe I can. Well, you know, if I can move again.
Drips down from green.
The arcane ooze cannot be influenced.
Down from the branches above your head. Green ichor drips down from the branches above your head.
Oh. Yeah. There was a land on the platform. The emerald green slime. Somehow there's a little wall over there.
Arcane oozes dissolves into a bubbling mess.
Blistering winds threaten to send you off into the ether. Don't rubber band, don't rubber band, don't rubber band! Ah! I didn't rubber band, I just didn't run fast enough. Whee!
There's little X on the little X's on the chair where you can stop and not blown off.
So you got it, you didn't get blown off? Or you did get blown off?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'm going to go get this nasty old beholder up here.
I'm at the wooden diner here.
An eye tyrant watches you with malicious intent.
Not fair that he can cast anti-magic even after I stun him. NPC's cheap.
Yep. Computer Gaming 101. Computers cheat. They have to. Because no computer, no matter how good the AI will ever be as good or as bad as normal players.
Mindless chatter.
Fighters!
In your head, pure evil from the plane of Mebar.
I see crowns. I'm liking it again.
Three, 4 crowns.
Yeah, that's a lot of very royal looking gory spiders. And sadly, we're both high enough level that we probably won't get any remnants. Still one, yep, still one more.
You really should make the crowns phase out with them.
I have never seen it myself, but I've heard that there's like this glitch thing where stuff that phases in and out can like be normal and phase out and come back with a crown. I don't know if the reverse is true. Or, you know, can phase out with a crown and come back without one.
I think they say they fixed that.
I know they said they were going to. I wasn't sure if it had actually been fixed in one of the patches or not. Okay, Orpney, here we come. Ready or not. Okay, you've got the dagger. That's what she wants next.
Yep.
A shadowy apparition materializes before you, seething with rage and inner turmoil.
I like the haywire gadget here.
With her shadow self defeated, Orpney awakens from her reverie.
I will be brave and set off the trap. And you can have my token.
Okay. Ooh, Potion of Death Ward.
Nice. Oh, hey! I actually beat you in the kill count by 1.
Woohoo!
I'm not sure how that happened.
There's a cell too.
Ew, I think DDO may be crashing on me. At least my fan finally just shut off. Yeah, Jeff, if you can hear me, I'm rebooting. DDO is crashing on me.
Okay, I do hear you.
Yeah, so I'm going to, and I'm up to like 94% memory, so I would probably have to reboot anyway. Be right back. Hang in there, Twitch. I shall return. I like that graphic for the summer sales event. Makes me want to go sailing, though. Dungeons right there we go. Not responding mode for a few seconds there. Invisible even on the load screen. That's just 'cause it's taking a while to load. Really need to get a MP3 of the Jeopardy theme song to play during times like this. Yeah, I can definitely tell I've had a lot of lag because I'm looking at OBS. My dropped frames are 20,019. That seems like an awful lot of dropped frames. Ooh, there's a little blue in the bar. Come on, you can do it, DDO. Go for it. Hey, here we are. I am back, Jeff. Ready or not?
Yep. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm still not moving overly fast, and my fan just kicked into high gear again. I need to decom this stuff before I do anything else, because I've only got 6 inventory slots free.
Yep, no worries.
And with all the chests in VoN 3, really don't want to run out of space. Store all the mad loots. Also want to make sure I get my dissolvers out of my bag, because then I'll get a little bit of plat for all the stuff I decon.
Yeah, personally, I think that's just wrong. I mean, decon, it should be deconing it, shouldn't be getting for. But yeah, that's alright.
I agree, and it also shouldn't be dependent on whether something has a plus number. Although I got earlier, I wish I'd gotten a screenie of it. I deconned something and I got like, oh, what did we run the other night for guild night? And I got the thing, and remember I said it had a plus 21 on it? And I got something like 1121 plat for that, and I should have gotten it at 60 for plus number. I should have gotten 1206. I should have certainly not gotten 1121. That's not divisible by 60. Well, not evenly divisible by 60.
Yeah.
Ew, still only got 14 slots free. Guess I better sell some stuff. Also, I'm thinking that this week I really need to get a can of compressed air. Blow out the inside of this computer really well, maybe get a little thermal compound, because that fan is not sounding good. My wand of invisibility has been permanently damaged.
Oh no. However, permanently damaged is the relative.
Why do I only have 15 slots free? Oh, I know why.
These days you can go to the turbines or the SSG store and the repair thing will fix it right up.
I should have like 20 some. I mean, I might still be pushing it a little, but I think I've got some extra collectibles. See what happens when I gather collectibles in my spare bag. Well, that helps. That gets me up to 19. I think that's going... I'm talking to myself here. I really should use these mirrors of glamoring too. We're just going to mail this portable hole off to the tune that needs it instead of leaving it in the bank. It's amazing how your shared bank space, or how the stuff you have to put in your shared bank expands with how much shared bank space you have. It's kind of like the things you need desperately to buy expand the more money you have, so that no matter how much you make, you still end up broke.
I just wish the newest levels of shared bank going. We've got it out for what, a year now? Since some hasn't gone on sale?
You were really breaking up there, which may be my connection, not yours. It may also be that you were talking at the same time, or I was still talking, but you were holding your F key down. But whatever you just said, I heard something about it should be in the store now and it's not.
Well, they put some additional expansions on the shared bank. I want to say it was like level 12 and 15 or something like that, and it's been out for like a year, and it's never been on sale, even when they've had the shared bank sales going on.
Somewhat frightening burning smell coming out of my computer now. That's not good. And I don't, you know, we don't need favor, we're not getting XP, just run through the request on normal.
Yes.
The stone bridge ahead has collapsed into a gulch. You must finish your journey into Vale's homelands on foot.
I'm just gonna run through and hit consecration at the end. And watch them all go poof.
The Blackheart trolls have made their home in the shadow of the...
Yeah, maybe that's not so wise. If I'm getting a lot of lag and we get red alert, my computer's gonna go.
Allies of Vale?
But it is really fun to just run through them all and like throw down a consecration or a firewall or something at the end. And just watch everything go poof.
Or just one-shot everything as you're going through.
Well, that too. Yeah, I just thought if we get red alert, that always bogs the computer down. And this computer's being bogged down enough. Puny bugs can't hurt me!
Barrier blocks
No, but we puny bugs can kill you! For the glory of Blackheart!
Seems to keep the barrier intact.
I don't really care about killing the other stuff. I'm not like we're gonna get XP or loot or anything like that for it.
Payback drops.
Oh, that's true.
I just like killing things, so.
Ready?
Yep.
A majestic being of metal and magic glares at you from the cavern ahead. This inevitable is a Marut, the one whose sole purpose is to destroy those who cheat death.
I don't know who does this DM voiceover. He's one of my favorites.
He is pretty good. You know what's weird to me is the chest seems to be there more often when the rare isn't than when the rare is.
Huh.
Oh, that's right, he's vermin. He can't be influenced, so I can't intim him. What a jerk. You want to pull the lever or you want me to pull it?
I'll pull it.
Oh.
Pulling.
A group of drow ambushers in the next room howls a battle cry. Vale's tribe must be determined to fight you and the inevitable at once.
Drow Hunter! Yippee! I need to get through my monster manual and see what I still need art for. Curse you, Sunskin. Have you looked at Even's complexion? She's totally fish belly white.
The stench of trolls once again reaches your nostrils. It is true. The trolls and drow are working together.
Ooh, impressive trophy. You want a seal of the Silver Concord?
No, that's right.
I think I can epicify a couple of those now.
As the gate grinds open, a drow scorpion screams a command. An answering chorus of shrieks erupts from behind you.
I'm gonna let you arrange the guys up on the ledges while I go take care of that scorpion wizard. Once we get this stuff dead, anyway.
The Inevitable's footsteps thunder across a stone bridge ahead. Several drow flee ahead of it in terror.
There's actually a way of jumping up there. I don't know if I can remember how to do that or not.
Yeah, if you get over on the this little ledge over here. If I would stop rubber banding.
Yep, there we go.
You have caught up with the Inevitable. It glares coldly down at you. Or maybe that's...
You have caught up
Yep.
with the Inevitable.
Oh, it stares
Stares
coldly at you.
coldly at you, perhaps calculating the threat you pose to its mission.
No, he's able to take the high road, and we have to take the low road.
High Road? We're nowhere near High Road. What's out in Evening Star? But-um-bum. Oh, Even, you fail to save against Earthtrap. Game reroll.
Ooh, scroll with the dragon's eye.
Nice.
No idea what it is. Scroll of the Dustin of Grace.
My kin will avenge me. Kin? Really? What kind of a redneck are you? I'll set off the trap. Woomat. Who names their kid Woomat? And if you're watching this and your name is Woomat, I apologize. Yeah, stuff is gonna spawn behind us here in a sec. You stand amidst the scene of terrible slaughter.
You stand amidst a scene of terrible slaughter. The inevitable has already passed this way.
Yes, you know, that's to distinguish it from all the scenes of good slaughter, right?
That's right.
You stand amidst the scene of beautiful slaughter. It's so cool.
It'll be a slaughter. That's the spirit. No, my slaughter.
Can't spell slaughter without laughter.
You see signs of ancient architecture in the halls ahead. Vale's tribe must be living in the ruins of an older civilization.
That's not there he is. Curse you, Sunskin, I won't let you win. Yeah. Yes, you will. Who are these fools? I hear that in Mr. T's voice. Okay, Stream is doing very strange things. And I didn't mean to do that. The Kyber shall be your death! Yeah, no it won't. Oh wow, we got all kinds of stuff coming up behind us here.
How Terminator 2.
I found out the hard way back when I first ran this little section here. is, as far as I know, except maybe for the Earth Ellies at the end, the only place where stuff respawns. If you come back here later, all those drow will be, well, except the named guy, they'll all be coming back. Seriously, they need to stop calling Even sunskin. Look at her freaking complexion. She looks like she's never been outside a day in her life. Do we want to check up here? Make sure we got them all. We got them all.
Loot fall. +6 greatsword. A +6 greatsword. Fell from a break wall.
Nice. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to bother shrining.
No, that's fine.
And we're about to lose our buffs. It's way if we have a ton of negative levels and I lose enough not to be able to use greater resto scrolls, we can come back and shrine.
The locked gate ahead marks the outer boundaries of the Drow encampment.
Don't you mean the Beholder encampment?
You have entered a new section of the caves. In the distance, you hear a strange and evil keening. You have never heard of a Beholder serving a Drow, or anyone else. You shudder to imagine the bargain that Vale must have struck.
I'm totally not shuddering. Fricta! Oh, I got some eggs. You need a restoration?
No, that's fine.
I gave you one anyway.
Okay.
I love stun beholders. They kind of lay there with their tongues lolling out. Oh, you got him? You got him? I could have sworn I heard him, but I couldn't see him.
Nope, I got him. Now I just have to find the rooms. Let's see one.
I've gotten 2 of them.
Yep, we're open.
Okay, now I'm going to shrine.
The
Well,
clusters
no,
of
I'm not.
giant mushrooms
I don't really
grow more
need to.
sparse as you emerge from the beholder's domain.
Secondly, when I will give you some buffs.
Ahead, torrents of water plunge into a pool far below. If you leap into the waterfall, there will be no turning back.
Alright, somebody told me. Just walk on the edge. How many times I've tried to jump that, and somebody finally told me, no, just kind of walk off the edge there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the first one all you need to do is walk. I think the others you do need to jump at least a little. Never tried walking, so. Oh, the Iron Golem cannot be influenced. Where's my spider? There it is. That'll be getting a lot of use in the next quest.
Impressive trophy.
Ooh, Candace essences! Woo!
Slime mold. I'm certain somebody's a fan of, what's it called?
A geyser blasts water into the air nearby.
Road. That's what it was called, road.
Enough to lift a heavy weight.
It was an ASCII game, had ASCII graphics. And one of the things in there was slime mold.
Nice. I thought for a minute you were going to say Zork. Boy, you're just raking in the scrolls. Puny bugs can't hurt me. No, but us puny adventurers can.
The Zark is where we get grooves from.
It is pitch dark. You are likely to be eaten by Gru. That was great.
Yep. You had better heed that warning. You take 2 steps in the dark room and you do get eaten by a Gru. Of course, the big question is, what does a Gru look like? Nobody knows.
Dude. Impressive trophy!
Moms.
just saw the intim icon appear above something's head, and it still ran by me and went to you.
Yep.
No, it might have been running past me to get a good position to fire a spell off at me. Nicely done. Okay, you want me to pull? Or do you want to pull? It's probably going to be really hard not to pull them all because of the new aggro.
I can try.
You have a better shot at doing that than I do. Even can't. I mean, she's a paladin and she can't sneak.
Well, that guy saw me. I don't know if anybody else did. Yep, here they all come.
If you see the beholder, let me know, because I will want to go after him first.
And he's the one I thought that saw me. And he's the one that's staying behind.
I hate this green stuff because you can't see anything. There could be 3 beholders in there, you'd never know it. I mean, green is my favorite color, but it loses something when you can't see what the heck you're fighting. Charge!
Alright, Salinas.
Ahead, 3 champions.
Or
failed.
Salinas.
Logan, wretches, are you scared of me? Come down and fight. I am gonna shrine now.
Yep. We'll loot first.
Yeah, just in case I would crash or something, I'd rather have the loot than... Oh boy! +5 healers kits. Those would come in handy if they weren't so totally useless.
Well, I understand. Back in the old days, back before I even started playing, they were helpful.
I don't think we need True Seeing from Marut or Death Ward, but I'm going to give them to us anyway.
There.
I would give you Holy Sword and Zeal if I could, but they're Paladin self-only buffs.
Yeah, no worries.
I remember once running, I think it was Shroud, I was on Even. This is going back quite a while back, you know, in the days when you had to link your DR breaker and stuff like that. And we step in and we're still waiting for some of the people to get there, and I just gave myself my, you know, little Paladin buffs. And this guy went off on me for not waiting till everybody was there. It's like, dude, I have a couple of self buffs. I have no group buffs at all. What is the big deal? People are weird. You want to take out the what's his faces? Now I keep forgetting my smiter is two-handed weapon, so I can't use my shield bash and all that. If you want more stuff to kill, there's some Earth Ellies in the little room past him.
Save the vampires
Nice.
from her doom. Vale shouts in triumph.
You skunked me in the kill count again. Man, I wish I needed XP on even. And I'm gonna pass you my tokens and prides. I thought I passed you my tokens. Boy, I wish I had somebody who used malls. That's a nice freaking mall.
Yeah, really.
I'm trying to remember, how many chests are there in Haywire? I only have 9 inventory slots free.
Yeah, I gotta go again.
I don't even sell anymore, I just decon. And I'm about to have 8 because I'm about to take my Andrew board. I think I just got lost. Nope, I know where I am. I nearly just got lost in House K. I'm just gonna run down here to the crafting hall. Yeah, it is pretty silly to have to take your dissolver out of your bag to be able to use it. Nearly got lost getting out of the crafting hall. 22 slots free. That'll be plenty for haywire.
I should think so.
Almost like we get a ton of champions and they all drop. Oh, thank you. I always have to try to remember in here where I want to use my smiter and where I want to use my regular weapon. Who would live in such a place? Well, haywire would, duh.
The sweltering heat in these tunnels is almost
Does
unbearable.
it actually live here? It's just work.
An earth
Yes.
elemental rises from the ground, blocking the only safe path to the Foundry's gate. The lever locks into place and the gate opens. You hear the sound of clockwork gears winding down. The viscous fluid oozes from a wound in RC2's side, almost as if something burrowed its way in.
Gee, what do you suppose that could be?
RC2 stops abruptly and rocks back and forth in a daze. It's quite obvious something is wrong.
Yeah, they really need to do something with that story arc.
A leech-like creature crawl out from under RC2's body and worm its way down into the floor.
Like, you know, where do these leech-like creatures come from?
Clearing his throat.
Isn't there a quest we can do
Appears to be
to
from a
basically go kill off the torch?
into a wall.
Which way are you going to go first?
Doesn't matter.
Is it sad that the main reason I always like to smash all the things is wonder pots? You didn't fall down, did you?
I did, but I'm alright.
Is that the one with the optional, or is it the next one?
That's the next one. That one's not always there.
It's not always there?
Well, I don't know if it's always there on Epic or not, but it's not always there on Heroic, because I've run across
Huh, I did not know that. I thought it was always there.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Even through your clothing and armor, you can feel the floor grow warmer.
do know that I was running heroic in here a while back. And I actually did pull up a lightning split sword from one of the cabins. I don't remember which one.
Yeah, you're breaking up. I think it's my connection and not you. But I didn't catch most of that.
I was saying one of these cabinets it is possible to get the lightning split sword with it.
I think that has a chance of dropping from any cabinet. I mean, there might be a better chance of it here, but it has a chance of dropping anywhere, doesn't it?
Well, it was. This was never listed in the wiki as a potential location. But I actually did pull it, so I mean, I don't know if it's possible for any single cabinet. I guess it would be, but the wiki never explicitly listed this one as a place to farm it.
One of us! One of us!
You spy a slimy leech-like creature crawl out from under RC-1's body and slip away into the shadows.
I thought I had some scrolls of shield. As the massive switch is thrown and disables a flame jet, one of the newly created Warforged is freed from its cage. As the massive switch is thrown and disables a flame jet, one of the newly created Warforged is freed from its cage. Good luck on the, what's his face? I have never seen it drop from here.
That breakable?
Yeah, all I ever get is the non-trinket, the actual gem bloodstone, the one that's not worth a damn.
think I've seen it drop once, long
As the
time ago when
massive switch is
Shinra
thrown
ran
and
this for the
disables a
very
flame
first
gun,
time.
one of the newly created Warforged is freed from its cage. As the massive switch is thrown and disables, the heavy lever locks into position, opening one of the north wing gates.
Geronimo! Or as Geronimo would say, hee. I kind of hate fighting inside these cage things. I'm always afraid like the door's gonna shut and I'm gonna be trapped in here.
Yeah, if it does, you can just start dancing.
Get them all?
I think so.
Nice. I'll hit the optional on the way back.
Yeah, sure.
The floor collapses, sending you straight down a disused heating shaft.
Ooh, impressive trophy. Therefore, totally worth it. And I can't remember which way is which now. I'm gonna keep going. No, you want to go this way, right?
This way. Yep.
Traps!
Loot dropped.
Could have sworn I had a wand of shield or scrolls of shield. I'm not finding them. They come in handy against magic missiles. I hate these pillar guys when I'm on a melee tune.
As the north wing gate lever locks into place, a freak power surge shorts out the storage area's energy barriers.
I'm dancing.
That's active here if you want.
I'm starting to yawn. I'm glad this is the last one. I always check occasionally. There's some respawns here, depending on how long you take to clear the sides.
Backpack.
Yep. Slime mold! I've been slimed!
Ooh, 3 potions of wonder.
Best damn item in the game. Oh, hey, could I get a bomb?
I did give you one, but
May have worn off because my buffs are 25 minutes and there's less than 2 minutes left on them.
okay. So back over by the shrine on the left-hand side in the corner should be the wonder pots.
Ooh, thank you. Well, I can't find the shrine. Or I can buy the shrine, but I can't find the secret door to let us get to it. Nice.
About the colors, I tell you, the colors.
You want to beat up the oozes or solve the puzzle?
Oh, I can beat up oozes, I suppose.
Doesn't this automatically open? Nope. Speaking stone. Got it. Aw, shoot, I can't intend these guys, they can't be influenced. I can crank up my insight a little, though.
You spy the master control room key, just where Haywire said it would be.
Oh, could I get a fresh farm? Or did you give me one? I'm not showing on my buff bar, but... Thank you.
Yeah, I gave you one. That's okay. We'll give you another one.
Better to have too many farms than not enough.
But an iron golem guards the foundry controls, flanked by massive fluffy beasts. Prepare for battle.
Geez, Eden is taking a lot of damage in here. Eden doesn't usually take a whole lot of damage, period.
Yeah, I think Sharon and I were running this for the first time that he had run it in quite a while, and we threw down a firewall. I was like, no! Fire heal these guys.
In a heap
Nice.
of battered metal. Now it's time to end this madness.
Okay, we're gonna be beating up dogs, so leave the spider on. Got it. Ready?
Yep.
A toneless voice echoes through the foundry. This complex will self-destruct in 5 minutes. Please evacuate immediately.
Ah.
4 minutes until self-destruct. Until self-destruct. Haywire's voice is heard from a nearby speaking stone.
I know you're running for your life, but this is important. Keep your ears perked for further instructions as you hustle out of it.
Haywire continues.
There's a blast door up ahead. As soon as I see someone reach the exit, I'm gonna count to 20 and seal the blast doors. There ain't time to wait for stragglers.
Two minutes until self-destruct. Rumblings from deep within the factory reverberate down the corridor. Stay clear.
One minute until self-destruct.
Open the door!
There's a mushroom down there.
Yeah, I always get that if I finish the quest.
Haywire gestures to the glowing quarterstaff on the lectern. Take it.
Would you like the lightning rod, or would you like me to take it?
Now you go ahead and take it.
Yay!
Through your hands. A spellcaster might be able to channel this power.
Seal of the necklace of the Azure prophecy. You want that?
No, thank you. I already have several of them.
10 seconds until self-destruct. This is your final warning.
Mushroom! Another slime mold.
Ducts of fire and choking dust erupt from the bowels of the foundry.
Yeah, I think the second quest is the only one I managed to outkill you in. Ah, shoot, it has? Well, that kind of sucks. Dark Knight, I did not realize that. Oh! Yes, yes it has. What the heck? I wish I had realized that. Well, shoot. Yeah, Jeff, we've been Jeff, we've been running this whole time, and it turns out the video has been frozen since before the Beholders in VoN 3. I think that's where DDO crashed. Well, that's sucky. And of course we find out right at the end of the stream. Well, in that case, we cruised through the rest of VoN 3 and VoN 4. We killed millions and millions and millions of things. Did like ginormous amounts of DPS. Yeah, I ended up, DDO crashed on me and I had to reboot, and I just figured it would. Actually, I remember watching it in OBS. It did start back up again, so I'm not sure what happened there. Since we are at the end of the stream, I'm not going to try to do anything about it now. I am sorry about that. I had OBS minimized just to save some space on my screen. That didn't work out too well, did it? Trust me, we had scintillating, amazing, awesome runs. Also, for some reason, I am missing both hit points and spell points. Which nobody can see because the screen is frozen. I thought it was just because I had my spider equipped, but that's not it, because it's not equipped now. So clearly I equipped or unequipped something and I can't tell what the heck it is. Well guys, in that case, I am going to call the stream now. Sorry about that. I was running, never thought to check my OBS window. I saw DDO loading on it after I rebooted and figured that was good enough, and I was clearly mistaken. I am sorry about that. Oh, I see what it is. I switched to my int goggles to do a search and never put my other ones back on. So, hopefully next week that won't happen. I do apologize for that, but we are going to call it here. We're already a little bit over our stream time anyway. Hope everyone has a wonderful holiday weekend if you're in the US, or just had a wonderful weekend if you're not. And we'll be back here at 11 o'clock Eastern Time next Sunday night, doing something that hopefully won't lock up the screen. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.